And good morning, and welcome to another edition of Wakey Bakey with Reiki. We have some coffee. Oh yes, my name's Doug Hark, and this is my morning session where I just debrief what I've gone through during my morning meditation and Qigong session, and I just wake up. So here I am. I'm on a 1,000-day adventure to create a video every single day, and I'm on day 217, and things are starting to get, I don't want to say weird. Well, yeah, it's weird, because weird means strange, kind of, I forget, weird is actually a good definition. And that's what's happening now. And it's been going on now for a couple days, ever since I went up to the mountains. I also am wondering if it's part of sexual transmutation. I see a little spider just coming down here. Sexual transmutation, which I've been working on. I'm on day 13 with that, because things are starting to happen. So, yeah, and where I say it's weird, it's normally I'll come on the camera right away and I'll go, I feel great, I'm doing great, it's a great morning, I feel wonderful, because I really am. And right now, this is Cashmere Kush. It's a very nice blend. So anyways, yes, I'm feeling good. Everything's wonderful. I'm in a great space, yet things are just starting to happen that are just kind of woo-woo, spiritual, spacey, and they're starting to happen. One of the big ones, well, there's a lot of little big ones happening. One was yesterday, one of my friends a great friend, I love the person, yet we have trouble communicating. And so yesterday we finally was able to sit down and we started really having a heart-to-heart talk. And what they brought forward was this idea of how they communicate and where they felt there was a problem between them and me was they need a point of reference within the communication of where to start and base everything. And their idea of a point of reference was, basically like gravity. This pin falls, it falls. That's our point of reference. And instantly my mind, because I think differently, I have a different side brain, I went, now the pin falls. How do we know in the future this whole law of gravity will change? Because within my lifetime, I have seen so many things which scientists said, this is the way it is, and boom, it's something else. I've seen so many things where I thought, just flat out, you drop a pin and that's the way it works. Now it's not the way it works. So when he said this, I just instantly went, And what happened was my mind totally drifted away from what he was talking about. And I realized that he was creating the point of reference. And it wasn't working. And so I just quickly went, okay, what do we do? How do we get a point of reference? And actually I had to take a few minutes to step back. And I mentioned to him, what it was, yet this morning when I was sleeping and waking up, it just really hit me that that's it. That is, yes, as a point of reference we need. To create a communication between two people, we have to have a point of reference. We have to have something that we both of us agree on, that, all right, this needs to maintain if we're going to create a positive line of communication. And it's something that we can individually make up and label, yet even if we make this thing up and label it, as long as we share it with the other person that this has happened and we have drifted from that point of reference, it's still within the context of this point of reference that I'm saying. And so what it is the point of reference that we need for good communication. I'm borrowing his thing now in my thing. For communication, we have to have a point of reference. And that point of reference is called rapport. And rapport is, and this person got it right as soon as I mentioned to him and shared a few things about it. And the rest of our conversation was amazing. And I noticed that as soon as I felt rapport being broke, I did what I can to bring it back. And I noticed that he was making little shifts. I can't say whether he was consciously going, oh, I broke rapport and change it, bring it back. But he was doing something that was doing that. And that is just, it's so beautiful. So he gave me a tool I'm going to be using in my program, and that is in communication. What we have to have is a point of reference between two people. And that point of reference is rapport. And each of us can make our own point of reference of what rapport is to us. And as long as we share with the other person with love and a desire to regain rapport, and understanding that more than likely we broke rapport, the other person could have. We could have just recognized. I've just brought this up, so I'm learning it. Yet, it's still, even if we think the other person broke rapport, we can go talk to the person and say, hey, we broke rapport. I feel rapport is broken. This is what I see. Would you like to discuss it? And see, right there, we're coming back into rapport. We're bringing back in that point of reference, even if what we're going to talk about, we're off a little bit. Even if we have a disagreement about something because you're talking about something that I don't understand or I don't, or whatever. Rapport, we just simply go, let's have rapport. That's our point of reference. And, oh, I'm playing the other person. Was I off track? Oh, I would like to bring it back. Oh, was I talking in a way you didn't understand? Let me explain. Let me bring rapport back. Yeah. Communication, we need to have a point of reference. And that point of reference is rapport. So, yeah, I had something else I was going to share with my Wakey Bakey with Reiki, yet I feel this is so powerful. And this is why I do these Wakey Bakeys with Reiki, because this is Reiki. This absolutely is Reiki. Reiki is connecting with two people. It's that energy. Well, Yumiki, which is created from Reiki, is about two people connecting. And that's what I follow now, is Yumiki. And so now what I'm going to bring into this is, to create Yumiki, we need a point of reference. And the point of reference would be rapport. And rapport is namaste, understanding you and I are the same. Let's see what we can do to get that connection going so that we both feel it. We don't think it. And that's what rapport is. It's a feeling. Wow. I know you won't mind it. Thanks, Larry. And to think, hey, let's see, a left brainer helped me figure this out. Wow. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And with that,